Hey guys, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. Summer is certainly upon us. We've got some great numbers to look at. I'll be right back. As is always the case, Stephen Thomas has great information for us. I want to bring up his report here. Every couple of weeks he puts that out over on reportsonhousing.com. It is a subscription site, fantastic site. Subscribe to that and get great information for you, your buyers, your sellers. You'll look like a pro in every market here in Orange County. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, his big comment, as we all know, it's slim pickings out there. The properties are tough. It's tough to get more listings, and it's tough to get a lot more properties on the market this year. He says that for years inventory has been low, but this year is exceptionally worse. We are currently at about 14% below what we were at a year ago. Last year we had about 6,868 listings currently on the market. This year it's down to 5,905. That's a pretty good drop. I think we all know, and he mentions it, it's tough being a buyer out here in this market, finding that right property and not having a ton of other offers to worry about. Certainly also comments on the fact that we are halfway through the year and we can just feel this market kind of slow down. So let's get out there, let's work, let's encourage our sellers, and let's see what we can do to get this market picked up. Now on the bottom here, you can see, interestingly, this is kind of a comparison. I'll bring that up so you can see it. A comparison of the listings from this year on the top as compared to all the other years, and there are only 2 years that had less listings at this point, and that would be 2012 and 13. So it really shows that for so many years they've had more listings than we had this year. But once again, let's get out there, keep a positive attitude, and get more listings. Now on the next page, let's look at inventory. Let's see what actually is out there. In the last couple of weeks, inventory did crawl up about 3%, or 148 homes for the whole county, and that gives us a current level, once again, of 5,905. I mentioned a moment ago. You can see on the chart down here on the bottom of the page, it is just a slow rise this year. Not like the other years where we had a little bit bigger acceleration. We are just staying somewhat slow, a little every couple of weeks. Then on the next page, we hit demand. Now demand is only up about 1%. Now we've been so low, and demand is the change in purchase escrows, purchase homes in escrow, and that is up 1%, or 33 escrows in the last couple of weeks, currently to a level of 2,937 homes in escrow. And he mentions briefly in the luxury end, that's a little bit higher in demand, but a lot lower in the total volume. So he does mention that quickly. You've got the time on market. We're going to mention that in a minute here. And now for the summary, what have we not touched on yet? As we've seen week after week, the average listing price in all of Orange County has remained once again at $1,600,000. It has just flattened out for the last 3 or 4 reports. And then he covers a whole section on how hot the market is. Certainly in the lowest priced properties, it is really hot. And as we go bigger into the luxury properties, it certainly slows down, but that's going to be in every market. Then we have the expected time on market for all homes in all of Orange County, and that has increased from 59 days to 60 days, 1 day increase in the last couple of weeks. We have the little section on distressed homes, and that is such a minuscule, tiny little part of the market. That is only 1.2% of the listings and 2.1% of the demand for the entire market. And once again, as we recall, that's foreclosures and short sales, tiny part of the market right now. And finally, there were 3,147 closed sales in the month of May, which is an 18% increase over April of this year and a 4% increase over May of last year. So month over month, we're not doing too badly. Total sales, it's a little tough still. Hey, it's an interesting report. It's good information. Every couple of weeks he sends that out. It's got great charts, great graphs, a lot of things you can use in your listing proposals and while meeting with your buyers as well. Super good information. Now I want to give a quick shout out to Tony Capitelli, the Government Affairs Director over at OCAR. He got an article up in the LA Times. It's the same article I think we had in our OCAR magazine, our realtor magazine, but it is home ownership in Orange County is at risk for many would-be home buyers. He covers some things. I'm with him on some of the stuff. He covers things like, yeah, we need more housing. Of course we need more housing. Less regulation. I'm with him on that. Then he gets into a lot of better transit and low-level assistance programs. It's government intervening again. I'm not 100% on that, but he's got some good stuff to cover. I'll put a link to that in the YouTube deal here. Good for Tony. He got an article in the LA Times. That's a lot of fun. We're heading into a beautiful weekend. The weather is going to be warm. I will be working, so certainly call me anytime. 949-689-5626. Go over to my website as well, over at www.mikemunzing.com. I've got my online application over there. Certainly have my weekly rate sheet over there. Print that up, take it to your open house. I love being here for you. I've been out here 30 years doing lending, found great loans for so many buyers over the years, and let's work together. I'd love to help you and love to help your buyer get into that beautiful home and get them qualified for the best program that they can qualify for. Well, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country. It's going to be gorgeous. I'll be here for you. Call me. Bye-bye.
Money, 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 money.